Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Terrifying Tuesday. And we have some news to talk about today. What news do we have to talk about today? We have to talk about Nick Castle has just said goodbye to Michael Myers forever. And what does this mean for the franchise? Let's jump right into it. Alright. So with the news that Halloween Ends will be Jamie Lee Curtis's last run as Laurie Strode, it should come as no surprise that Nick Castle, who played the Shape originally, would also be given up the iconic role. Remember that Nick Castle is the person that you see behind the mask in a lot of people's minds when you think of Halloween. And this isn't surprising. We've had a number of actors step into the role, but he is the most iconic to a lot of fans, and understandably so. But here's the thing about it. With everything coming to an end, at least for this run of Halloween, and Laurie Strode definitely not coming back, whether or not she is killed, Jamie Lee Curtis has confirmed this is her final journey as Laurie Strode. It would only be fitting that the final version of Nick Castle's Michael Myers also be in this film. Now, we know that James Jude Courtney has taken up the mantle in this run. We know this, but we also know that Nick Castle has stepped behind the mask in this movie as well. Now, whether or not he is playing the imposter Michael Myers or the actual Michael Myers becomes irrelevant to the fact that he will also be given an end to his Halloween connections in this movie as well. And that's fine. That's fine. It's kind of one of these double-edged swords. Because as much as I would like to see Nick Castle, James Jude Courtney, Jamie Lee Curtis, and a bunch of these people move forward, it's not plausible. But in a tweet by Nick Castle himself, he states, that breathing some life into the Shape for the last time. So I like to believe that this means that at least in a lot of the scenes, he is the man behind the mask, the legit Michael Myers, and not the imposter. Now, that brings me to an interesting theory I heard someone throw out. And now, this is a bit crazy, but we do theories on this channel. So we'd be remiss if we didn't at least entertain this possibility. A lot of people are saying that the James Jude Courtney Halloween Michael Myers that we've been following is in fact the imposter. I don't think so. But maybe after he escaped, could we have been following someone different? Or James Jude Courtney is playing the imposter in this version? In this movie, Halloween Ends, and the Michael Myers we see that's burnt up and everything in this movie would be played by Nick Castle so that he could give himself a proper goodbye. Is that what this means? I don't think so, but I'd be remiss if I didn't at least throw this out here, as it was something that I heard from a couple people that they thought was going to happen. But what does it mean that Nick Castle will be leaving this franchise, if not that he is somehow the real Michael Myers? Well, they've said that this movie is going to have a whole new ending, and that this ending's going to shock people. And a lot of people have been wondering what exactly that could mean. Could this mean that we get to see Michael Myers being just some entity, and the Michael Myers we know never fully existed? That Michael Myers is nothing but a ghost, an evil that possesses other people to do their bidding. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe the character of Michael Myers, the one that we know as the evil, has been in an insane asylum since the first movie's ending. He has been locked up. And when we see him get the mask back in Halloween 2018, we are seeing literally him coming back into the evil that has somehow possessed this mask. So what does it mean that James Jude Courtney is going to be done, that Jamie Lee Curtis is going to be done, and more importantly, as Nick Castle is going to be done? Does this mean the end of Michael Myers permanently? This probably does not mean the end. And let me explain why I say this. In a movie situation, if it makes money, they make sequels. This is a fact. And you take a character that's become sort of really iconic, a character like Michael Myers, can become this bigger than life character. Jason Voorhees is another one. Multiple actors have played them, and multiple actors will continue to play them in the future. The reason is what I like to call the James Bond effect. It doesn't matter who plays James Bond, you know there's going to be another James Bond movie, and therefore James Bond will come back. The same actor might play him in 3 or 4 movies, maybe 5 or 6, maybe even 6 or 7. But ultimately, with 32 or 42 plus movies and opportunities to bring a character that is beloved back, you're obviously going to have different people playing him. So I say, a fond farewell to James Jude Courtney, and I say a fond farewell to Jamie Lee Curtis. And the fact that Nick Castle is going to be leaving us as well cuts a little bit deeper to a lot of fans, myself included. And I'm really kind of sad to see such an icon deliver his final scenes as this iconic character. But keep in mind, he hasn't been playing him in every movie. This role has already been in that whole James Bond effect. You know, we've already seen numerous James Bond-ish actors come in to play Michael Myers. It's already happened. It doesn't take away from the fact that it's a Michael Myers movie or a Halloween movie, any more than a different actor taking up the Jason Voorhees mantle is akin to, oh, this is not a Friday the 13th film anymore. It really becomes more about the character and the story itself. And it is really disheartening and sad to see that Nick Castle is going to be leaving us. But I think that what we're going to find is in a couple years, when they do another movie and we get a new actor in the part, we're going to actually get to see Nick Castle do the whole Robert Englund thing and give his blessings to the next actor taking over the role. This is what I think is going to happen. Now, I want to hear from you guys. Are you sad about the fact that Nick Castle is leaving? Where do you think the franchise needs to take it from here? Do you agree that this is more of a James Bond type of situation where if we do get another Halloween film, it would be just another actor as the man behind the mask? So leave us a comment telling us what you think. Share this video with all of your friends so that they can be a part of the conversation as well. And make sure you're hitting that like button. Miko wants you to hit the like button. I want you to hit the like button. YouTube likes it when you hit the like button. And it's free. And then don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Miko thinks we need more subscribers. We're on the road to 1,000 now. So let's keep on going. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video. And yes, Miko, at the end of the day, fandom is family.